Travis Bagent has left the booth and we're joined by NAL heavyweight champion John Bagent. Great to have you here, John.
Hey, it's good to be here.
Next up we have Ron Bath versus Michael Todd. This is going to be a tremendous matchup.
The old against the new.
You're next, baby. Come on up.
Travis and Michael exchanging some words. The winner of this match will face Travis.
I think at 2-2 they'll both quit because nobody wants to win and face me. I say Ron Bath 3-0, uneventful. This guy's big old arms, same dead wrist.
Well, there may be some truth to that, Savant, but I think this is the new, improved Michael Todd.
Ron hasn't felt my strength. Ron has no idea what's in store for him. I have no doubt that I'm going to beat Ron Bath. He'll definitely rethink pulling the super heavyweights after this weekend. I'm just going to have way too much ass for him. It's not because Ron Bath's not an excellent arm wrestler. It's just, it's my time. It's my destiny to become the greatest arm wrestler in the world. I've worked at this 16 years. We started when I was 17 years old. Ron thinks I have no chance. But Ron's living his own, alternate reality. Reality is, I'm training too hard. This is my job. And when I go pull Ron Bath, it's just gonna be another day at the office. As soon as I say go, it's just gonna be ready, and I'm gonna slam him just like that. My intentions, and Ron, please don't take this personally, are to slam Ron Bath so hard that people literally get concerned about his health and well-being. They're gonna say, is his arm okay? Is it still attached to his shoulder? Because I'm gonna slam him that hard.
Michael Todd has put in the work.
But he faces his greatest obstacle, which is Ron Bath from Atlanta, Georgia. This guy is concrete, Savant.
He looks fantastic. He looks like some sort of Greek sculpture, like he was made in the heavens and then handed down to earth. Ron Bath looks unbelievable.
Competitive in the sport for so many years.
I don't like saying I'm the best. I'm one of the best. I think I'm definitely one of the best right there in the top couple in the world. But normally my weight class is 220. Michael Todd's never beaten me anywhere, anytime. Go! I think it's going to be intense. The first match, it's going to be both of us going to want it. Both of us are going to want to do what we have to do to get it. So there's not going to be a whole lot of camaraderie. As intense as Mike is on winning, when I beat him the first time, I think he is going to get. I think he's going to get disheartened. He's going to become a little less friendly.
No chance. No chance.
Yeah, I think that might be a little wishful thinking on Ron's part. I don't think there's going to be any quit in Michael Todd.
Absolutely not. Michael Todd is known for his endurance.
And currently ranked number 3, he needs to get through Ron for the title shot.
Who do you think that Travis Bagent would rather face?
Well, Savant, I don't think it's going to matter who Travis Bagent faces, and I think if you would ask him, he'd probably want to take them both on at the same time.
Bill Collins about to start round 1.
Go! And as expected, Ron Bath takes the hand advantage. Ron Bath's hand is so strong.
Let's take a look at that one more time. It looks like Michael is intentionally trying to pull away from Ron Bath to get in the straps.
Well, he's trying to top roll Ron Bath, but Ron's hand and wrist are like iron, and they just don't go anywhere, and Michael just folds underneath his hand.
Michael Todd gets an intentional slipping foul.
As you can see here, Savant, Michael Todd's pulling back hard, but it just buckles under the power of Ron Bath.
Don't move. Go!
Ron Bath takes the early leverage advantage. There's nothing that Michael Todd can do but push through it.
Bill Collins calls a strap. Ladies and gentlemen, we haven't even warmed up yet. I promise you this will be intense. Stay tuned.
Losing one match to him is just going to drive me crazy because I don't think I should be losing to him.
Ron expects it to be 3-0. If it goes more than 3-0, he's going to be disappointed. well, I'm going to disappoint Ron Bath.
I'm going to top roll him, I'm going to hook him, and then I'm going to play with him.
I'm buckling his wrist back the first match.
If he does, I guess I'll have to just get down and bow.
I'm going to break his spirit the first match.
I'm feeling good.
He has no chance whatsoever of beating me.
Well, Savon, there is absolutely no lack of confidence from either one of these men.
And they're going to need that confidence when they face the champ, Travis Bagent.
I think Michael Todd got a bad call. I think he should have been in the straps after the first one. That's a good call, you know. He had his shoulder, 10 o'clock position, push him down, strap him up. Michael Todd might win, but bad is going to be a war. This is going to be the best match. And the last match was unbelievable.
Well, this is a whole new ballgame, Savon, because these guys are in the strap now.
And as the great Andrew Cobra Road says, the strap tells no lies.
Go! Ron Bath for the early lead.
What is going on? Michael Todd is holding off Ron Bath.
He looks calm, but he's awful close to being pinned there.
This is definitely not the Michael Todd we saw 2 years ago. He's come a long way.
Ron Bath is just relentless, though.
1-0 Ron Bath, but Michael Todd put on a tremendous performance, and I think that match took more out of Ron Bath than it did out of Michael Todd.
Oh, yeah, Michael Todd definitely looks happy with his performance.
Michael Todd says to Ron Bath, it's coming. His spirit has not been broken. 1-0 Ron Bath.
As you can see here, Savon, it's close to the pinning pad, and it goes below the string, and the referee stops the match.
Oh, I got his ass. No problem.
I saw Michael Todd trying to top roll, getting his hand taken, but not going past 9 o'clock like he usually does. I mean, that was a good match. I think that one more of those, and if he can have that same match again, then the third, fourth, and fifth, Michael can win. But Ron still hasn't got totally behind and pushed hard yet, and he's still got that in his arsenal too. I think Ron Bath's going to win, 3-1.
Michael Todd has his work cut out for him. You can count on one hand the number of people who've beat Ron Bath in the last 10 years.
Elbows in the center of the pot.
I think right now the motivation this weekend's coming from, I think just some disrespect I've seen in some interviews from him.
I mean, right now, through predictions and stuff, Ron Bath is actually the underdog.
And the internet chat lines actually has me almost the underdog.
He should be the underdog. You know, I'm on top of my game. I'm stronger than I've ever been. And Ron Bath has no chance.
And I'll tell you what, more than I want to beat Mike, it's I want to beat Mike just to say, guys, take your Ron's going to lose 3-2 and keep it.
Yeah, and I agree. Michael Todd needs to earn his respect from Ron Bath.
Round 2, he's going to get his chance to earn that respect. Michael Todd immediately jumping into a defensive position, but looks very comfortable. Ron Bath giving it everything he's got.
Same position as the first match, but it's a little bit higher in the table.
Michael Todd looking out into the audience and shaking his head.
Ron Bath pushing with his tricep. Michael Todd holding him off with his bicep.
Michael Todd's only 4 inches away from defeat.
Michael Todd looks comfortable there.
Yeah, he's had a smile on his face for 2 whole rounds.
Well, that smile has turned into a little bit of a quiver.
And that quiver just turned into a loss. Crowd favorite Ron Bath takes a 2-0 lead. That must be very daunting for Michael Todd.
Feel good. You do too. Michael Todd definitely starting to earn the respect of Ron Bath.
Ron Bath does look like he's ready to go home, though. I mean, I know it's a little odd to say that about a guy who's up 2-0, but he looks extremely tired compared to Michael Todd.
He definitely looks a little worried to me. I mean, he's gutting it out, and he's pushing, and Michael Todd's just not going away. I mean, you could see the frustration in Ron's face.
But Michael might go away because Ron's 1 victory away from securing a match with the champ, Travis Bagent.
Well, I think that he thought that Ron wasn't going to be able to push anymore, but I think he's just in trouble, you know what I mean? Sometimes you smile to keep him crying.
What's that?
You got him leaning me this way, my whole arm's twisted.
Get him straight here.
Straighten his wrist, Ref.
I am. Right here, Ron.
Look at that.
You're cutting in. Hang on.
Mike and Ron playing mental games with each other. These started long before the match began.
That sucker is fat. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt when it goes.
Oh, see, I'm really concerned about your arm, you know? I'm like, you know, you know.
You wanna know something? I need guys with bigger arms.
Oh, ain't no doubt about that.
Savon, the mental games boys will play.
And a lot of people have this idea that the guy who's strongest in the gym will be stronger on the arm wrestling table, but that's not necessarily true, is it, John?
You have to have the complete package, and the only way to really get the complete package is to participate in the sport.
Round 3 is underway. Bill Collins is about to get this going.
Michael Todd is excited about something.
An explosive hit that shoved Ron Bath off the back of the pad.
He's pushing, and Ron's trying to top roll, and Ron takes the foul. The referee gives Ron Bath the foul for the elbow coming off the back.
Michael Todd looking very strong. That 500-pound bench press coming into play here as he punches Ron Bath basically off the pad. Michael Todd has a lot of strength left. When we come back, we'll see if the legend Ron Bath can finish this youngster off. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Las Vegas, Nevada. We're in the 3rd round of the Super Heavyweight National Arm Wrestling League #1 contender event, Ron Bath versus Michael Todd.
Is there anything about him shoving me off that pad? I'm trying to pin you, Ron. Oh, yeah, you are.
Ron Bath a little concerned about losing on fouls.
Let's take a look at that foul one more time.
Look at the focus of Michael Todd, the explosive hit. And he actually knocks his own elbow off the front of the pad.
And fortunately for Michael Todd, Bill Collins only saw Ron's
On that
elbow.
wrist. Close your hand. Close your hand. Don't move. Go!
An offensive surge by Michael Todd.
That's a new position for him.
But Ron Bath's holding him off.
Michael Todd has to back off.
You can see the stress in Ron Bath's face.
Michael Todd trying to block the down pressure of Ron Bath by bringing in his shoulder.
Tremendous power there, Ron Bath pushing for the pinning pad.
Michael Todd trying to put together an offensive attack by bringing in his shoulder behind his hand and driving.
I believe he's going to do it. He's in position, Savon.
And that's a celebration. Michael Todd's lost his mind.
Well, yeah, that's the first win against Ron Bath.
13 times these men have met, and this is the first time Michael Todd has won.
He stopped it at 12 o'clock, but I tell you, man, he fought. He's fighting. He just fights to the death. Ron's getting tired. Boy, look at him.
A future highlight reel. And there it is.
This could be just 3-2 Michael Todd. But I tell you, a couple times Michael came out and almost got pinned. You have to be careful.
I have to agree, Savon. There's a lot of fight left in Michael Todd.
Absolutely, and you know what? I also agree with Travis Bagent here. I believe that now Michael Todd is the favorite.
But Ron Bath is still dangerous.
Talk about stupid. I had it there. I just come up on top. I should have got up on top when I attempted. I felt comfortable going up there. I should have stayed. I should have finished him. I had the opportunity and I screwed it up. Now I pulled the damn muscle on the back of my neck. That should.
Endurance becoming a big factor, Savon.
Monster Michael Todd. I'm starting to become a believer. Welcome back to Las Vegas, Nevada.
And the momentum has shifted.
Lost his wrist.
I shouldn't have that. Should have been 3-0. That's what they get for saying my dad's the underdog. Shouldn't have said that. Pissed him off. He's going to take this next one. He's going to take it for sure.
Ryan Bath, Ron Bath's son.
Leave your hand over.
Showing a little
Mike,
confidence in his father.
The future of arm wrestling.
Close your hand.
Round 4, best out of
Don't
5.
move. Oh.
And it begins with a false start.
Warning. It's a warning. First one's a warning.
Ron Bath is blaming the referee for that foul.
I think Ron's doing this because he's a little tired. I think he's trying to pull every trick out of the book and just get an advantage and take control of this match early on.
Well, obviously he wants to get him away from that shoulder roll.
Go!
And he does it again. The referee, Bill Collins, making sure there's no shoulder contact.
Elbow foul before the match. No, there's no such thing in this organization. One foul, elbow came off.
I'm not sure what went on there, Savon.
I'm speechless. I thought for sure Ron was going to win that, and then I think Michael elbow fouled and Bill Collins stopped the match, but there definitely is not a victory.
You see him do that thing?
Michael Todd is obviously frustrated. He feels that Ron Bath false started on the go.
It looked to me like Michael Todd fouled in a losing position. But, you know, in the National Armwrestling League, you got to pin a man. So we're going to restart him, put the straps on. Looks like Ron Bass still in control, though, it looks to me like.
No, I'm not.
Both these guys are obviously very exhausted, Savon. I mean, you can just see the sweat pouring off Michael Todd's forehead. You can see it in his eyes. He's just drained.
Round 4 is underway, undoubtedly the most important match of Michael Todd's 16-year arm wrestling career against the legend Ron Bath.
And a very aggressive, explosive hit on the start.
Ron is looking picture perfect.
He's got a little sticking point there.
If it was anyone else besides Michael Todd, you would say there is no chance of coming back from this point.
But Michael Todd has one of the strongest biceps in the world.
Michael Todd's sweat dripping from his nose onto the table.
He needs to get Ron Bath out of that shoulder roll now.
Ron Bath adjusting and keeps applying that falling tree pressure.
Michael Todd surging. He's getting behind his arm.
Ron Bath applies back pressure, narrowly escapes defeat. Ron Bath might lose this match. Both men look exhausted.
And that elbow foul, I think, saved Ron Bath from defeat.
What a pleasure to see these two warriors battle it out.
Michael Todd finally gets Ron Bath out of that shoulder roll. Comes in behind his arm to do his own pressing and pushes Ron Bath to the brink of defeat. Ron Bath holds him off though. But Michael Todd will have none of that. He comes back in with the shoulder roll press, and Ron Bath, all he can do is escape by volleying with his elbow.
Incredible display of strength and technique on both men's part.
Michael Todd just became the favorite because Ron Bath is done. Ron Bath just got wrist to wrist in a tricep push and he couldn't finish him. He's in trouble. They both look tired, boy. Look at this.
Ron Bath has new life, but he does look drained.
This match no longer is about who's the better arm wrestler, who's stronger. This match is about who is mentally tougher.
Guys. I don't want to foul anybody. Don't move your elbows, guys. You're ready.
Michael Todd, boy, he looks like he is on empty.
Michael, thumb down.
Both men looking like they're experiencing severe discomfort.
Don't move in on me, guys.
It doesn't even look like they're able to follow Bill Collins' instructions.
Close your hand, Mike.
But the end is in sight, Savon. No giving up
Don't
now.
move. Go!
If Ron Bath wins this, it's over. If Michael Todd wins this, we'll go one more round.
He has him so close.
And it's over. Ron Bath's eyes just fluttered into the back of his head.
The heads come crashing together.
Feel good, man. Best I've ever felt by far.
A dramatic finish. Ron Bath giving Michael Todd a tremendous compliment, telling him that's the best I've ever felt you so far. This is like a train wreck with a happy ending for both gentlemen.
Oh, a train wreck is an understatement. What an extremely long day of arm wrestling. But in the end, it was all about Ron Bath.
You really can't say enough good things about Ron Bath. He's no stranger to hard-fought battles. He's no stranger to victory.
Been in the sport for 25 years.
Ron Bath will get to enjoy this victory for the next month before he has to start training for the hardest match of his career. He will be facing Travis Bagent June 2nd at the Sean Ray Classic for the National Arm Wrestling League Super Heavyweight Championship.
I'll be there. Will you?
The table's been set, the candles are lit. Kevin Bongard, Marcio Barboza, and Ron Bath will get their respected title shots June 2nd, Denver, Colorado at the Sean Ray Classic. The National Arm Wrestling League will also introduce the 165-pound class, Cobra Rhodes versus Alan Fisher. On behalf of John Brezink, Travis Bagent, and myself, Sevan Matosian, we'd like to thank the Mr. Olympia Expo, Vince Candace, and Biotech Nutritionals for their continued support. For more arm wrestling action, check out My Arm.